What's up, y'all? DPD 19 back with episode 2 of the Petty Bitch MetaZoo Chronicles. And I'm not gonna lie, when I started looking through some of the other videos, I was like, damn, there's a lot more shit talking in the first one than some of the other ones. And I didn't post again for 4 months, so I'm like, we might just do a couple of the videos in one and just go over some of the comments, some positive, negative, just do it all, see if we make it one video, two videos, I don't know. And there's other ways I could kind of, be a petty bitch in this, so I'll figure something out if I have how many more we do in the future. So we're going to start off with this video, the current state of MetaZoo, my thoughts. Good lord, I talked for 50 fucking minutes. Oh, shocker. So we're going to go over just a couple of comments in this one. Start off with Cheesy Monster. I don't really follow TCGs despite playing a bit of casual MTG and being a former Yu-Gi-Oh fan. Same with me, former Yu-Gi-Oh fan and love to play the game. But man, have I been bombarded with MetaZoo videos on YouTube. Like I've said before, the best marketing MetaZoo ever did was bankruptcy. And it dying. Like, it just had a lot of casuals and people that never heard of it or never watched it or consumed content start to watch it. From a layman's perspective, the first time I heard the name MetaZoo, I figured it was an NFT scam. Wasn't, but that was some of the impressions from people. This is gonna bother me if this stays like this. Stupid ass case. So that probably never boded well for its success in the mainstream. It didn't help for sure, but it was a lot bigger reasons. Even beyond the allegedly poor management. Not allegedly, it just was. It seems like it was mostly picked up by speculators. Early on, I'd say a lot of speculators did buy into it, but there were a good amount of fans. I'm going to put fans lightly, just because there were a lot of people that preached, oh, I'm a hardcore MetaZoo fan no matter what, and then once the letter came out, then they're dumping their product immediately. Fuck MetaZoo, I'm done with this, it ain't worth shit. I thought you were a true fan and loved the product no matter what, but then you're just dumping your shit. And it definitely opened my eyes to a lot of the people that, were just fake fans, fake collectors, and just did this for money or like hype or, stuff like that. And if you're like, oh, I'm always for the community, then why are you just dumping your shit and leaving? It's just a lot of hypocritical people you saw during that period of time for the few months after the letter, and some of it annoyed me, some of it didn't because I got a lot of really good deals. I made a lot of money off it, so can't complain with that. And then I have a number of friends who are way more into TCG space, and this game was never on their radar. I agree. It just wasn't on a lot of people's. They just heard one person talk bad about it or a couple people, and then they're just like, oh, I'm never going to touch it. They didn't look into it. They didn't try to. It's just like you had all these Pokemon fans just talk shit about it, and it just created a stigmatism, and it didn't help the game at all. It's not the main reason it didn't spread well, but they didn't do themselves any favors with that. The poor management, lack of product being sent out on time, everything had an impact on it. And then we have J Pones. I agree, there's a ton of people right now, including Louis from Kitchen Table TCG, that think MetaZoo could never come back with new ownership. Well, you can tell Louis to hold my dick, because it is. I never watched them, besides I think once, and I don't know who Louis is. I'm assuming it's not the bald guy, because he was excited the one video I saw of it. I think it's probably the dude with the glasses, but I don't know. I'm just talking out my ass with that. People are so driven by emotion they can't even think straight. Agree. People just reacted emotionally and financially. That's legit it. MetaZoo still has loads of potential. I'm riding it wherever it goes. Looks like you definitely did well sticking to it. I really hope someone does buy it that has the resources required to bring that potential to fruition, but also while not completely changing it into something it never was. Yeah, the latter, yeah, you've probably seen it's not going to be exactly like it was before. There's going to be some probably drastic changes, and we'll see how people react to it. People hate Mike and Andy and the issues and lack of care they brought to the table, not everything else that we all have fallen in love with. Yeah, I just agree with it. A lot of us fell in love with the community, how it went, people talking with each other, having fun, playing the game, collecting, whatnot, live streams, stuff like that. And this is probably my favorite one because again, it reinforces this game was well marketed after it died. And it was all these people making videos. It was all word of mouth. What Mike expected to continue to happen after the start of it. And yeah, after having no fucking clue what MetaZoo was for its entire existence while playing MTG and Yu-Gi-Oh! Never looked at it, never cared for it, clearly. I've probably watched 80 hours of MetaZoo history over the past 2 weeks while at work. God damn, 80 fucking hours? Over 2 weeks? Fuck. While at work, bro, that's 2 whole fucking 40-hour shift weeks. I hope you're working more. Bro, if you're listening to MetaZoo the whole time, holy fuck. That's actually crazy. I didn't process that in my head till now. I think it's hilarious how anyone thought this was anything more than a pump and dump. Well, you look stupid, but alright. Of course, hindsight 2020, but the problems were literally there from day one. It never had players. It did, but continue. It had pseudo-investors who thought they could make a quick buck. Yes, there were some. There were a lot of people that rode the wave that were only there for money. And nothing against people wanting to flip stuff for profit, but those people weeded themselves out the second they started losing money. A lot of them anyways. And you saw a lot of them disappear around Wilderness and UFO. Everything from top to bottom was a red flag. Plenty of red flags, but agree to disagree. So as I work listening to you saying how it's not dead, guess what, bitch? It's alive. I just laugh while thinking, when was this game ever alive? Agree to disagree on that. It was alive. It had tournaments. It had the Casters Cup. It was a very fun game to play from the little that I did. And it was extremely fun to collect. There were a lot of people collecting. But at the end of the day, you did see a lot of the collectors all of a sudden disappear. And you saw a lot of new collectors pop up once it died. Especially with the lower prices, like, hey, it's easier for me to buy, and I know I can learn what's out there, talk to the community, and, you know, it dying was probably the best thing for it, because if it didn't, then we'd have probably been dealing with some bullshit for another year or two, and then it dying later on. And then would it have been purchased for $2 million? Would it have gotten to where we are now? In my opinion, probably not, but you never know. Let's go to this one. This is just about the fault. There wasn't much in this one. So that's the title of the video if you want to go back and see it. Then just talking about all the secondary market selling from MetaZoo. Mighty Moriarty, don't know how to say her name. Meme coin and the NFT had a CCG baby, and it was this money pit dumpster fire. No, it existed before NFTs and meme coins. So this just shows you an example of people with zero information, zero thoughts on it that are legitimate, and they just talk because they want to talk shit. Some people have nothing better to do and they can talk shit, but guess what? It's coming back. So hold my dick. Strange, Brian is weird. I remember that. Did see that, saw that. So that was it from this one. So that's what I mean. There wasn't much too negative for some of them. This was in the last video. And then let's go through this. This is probably going to be the last one. And the title of the video, Patient MetaZoo and its lack of announcement. Let's see. All right, this is one of them that I did see from Big Shirley, 8658. I'm not going to comment on that. Imagine telling a community of stakeholders, they're not stakeholders, Stop being fucking stupid. If you buy something from someone, you're not a stakeholder. You just bought their product and you collected it, or you were hoping it went up. So, stupid ass fucking analogy. Already starting to a good start. That are actually owed product and money, that let businessmen do business things and thinking you did something. You still watched the 20 minutes. You still commented some stupid shit. And yeah, there's nothing we can do. What are we gonna do about it besides charge back? What else would you have liked us to have done? Are you dumb or are you stupid? Like, doesn't make any sense. Really bad take on the reality of pre-order statuses, undelivered and paid for items. You know what else is business? Creditors getting their share and wanting information on administrative actions. So your entire video is actually tone deaf and just flat out wrong. Not really. I'm not going to rewatch 17 minutes to see what I said, but I can probably assume what I said. And that's in the sense of you're going to have to wait, obviously charge back, obviously try to get your money back, but there's nothing you can do if they decline it and you're shit out of luck. Where was that wrong and tone deaf? Please enlighten me where that was just wrong. Like, so many people that know nothing about business like to talk and like to act like they know shit, and they know fuck all. And what ended up happening? Went to bankruptcy. Guess what? You could have filed for getting money back from the $2 million sale and being owed money. But if you were just buying product, you were probably still shit out of luck. Which, again, probably something I talked about in the video. It doesn't make any sense. Like, you think you know what you're talking about. You speak because you want to be heard. And it's just a bunch of bullshit. Doesn't make any sense. Like, what else did you want people to do at the time? You charge back, and that's it. You are not owed information. You're not going to get information on a lot of those things. You can want information now, but when a company goes bankrupt, what do you expect them to do? Just tell you everything that happened? No, a lot of them are going to keep quiet, say nothing, and then just go to bankruptcy, hope it disappears and blows over. Like, what? Where that is wrong. Where that didn't happen. Like, the fuck? It just makes no sense. Stupidity. And this is one of the stupid fucking people that watched my videos. And, I mean, granted, best views I've ever had was when it went dead. And that was from a dead YouTube channel. That's fucking hilarious. Let me curious on the questions. I'm just curious. We can't control what happens behind the scenes. Wow, I could have just read this and not explained some of it. So yeah, we gotta wait. A lot of us are with my product. This is legit nothing we do but wait. This is my view of things. Feel free not to watch. I'm a sarcastic asshole there too. Good for me. Most external stakeholders. If you view a TCG as an external stakeholder, then you're a fucking idiot. If that's how you view it, you're a fucking idiot. That's it. I don't need to continue off of that part. Well, do not know what's happening behind the scenes, but keeping quiet isn't a smart nor a prudent option. I don't know. It worked pretty good for Mike and Shaw and Andy. So you make as much noise as you want when you are owed something by a corporate entity. You can make as much noise as you want, but you're not going to get a response. Telling others to stay quiet and let business be business. I probably didn't say stay quiet. I said that you're wasting your fucking time. Is nothing but being a sim to a corporation that doesn't know or care about you, nor does it make you enlightened. So this is one of those people, clear as day, that just solely want to think, oh, the corporation, you're just a sim for them. They don't care about you. You're just trying to fuck you. Oh, like, yeah, the point of businesses is to make money and separate the business aspect from the consumers. Like, you're not trying to make these consumers feel like they're a part of it, which was an issue MetaZoo had. But I don't see where I'm a simp to it. I think you're just fucking stupid. And that's great, man. That's your viewpoint. You made a public YouTube video about it and are such voluntarily exposing yourself to other people's counter viewpoints. You were the only one in the video that said that. And it's not just a counter viewpoint. One person stated facts, the other one's stating an emotional opinion. We saw what happened from the 9 months, and I don't think anything really that I said didn't happen. Pretty sure it all happened. The more people made noise, It didn't impact anything. Wow, that's so crazy how that works. It's so wild. Don't like it. Don't read my comments. See how anyone else can play that game too. Bitch, you spent 17 minutes watching me talk. Shut the fuck up. God damn. Stupid ass motherfuckers. That's just me telling him he's a fucking idiot. He or she, whatever you are. And you can have a dog shit opinion if you like. Again, you're arguing in bad faith because you don't have valid points. I think one of us had valid points. One of us is just butthurt when they either have never purchased MetaZoo, know nothing about MetaZoo, know nothing about what happened behind the scenes, and likes to talk as if they do. Anyways, I refer it only to those who brought products and are owed products still as external stakeholders. Still a stupid fucking opinion, but which they are as creditors of the business. You're still the last one that's going to get paid through a bankruptcy. So why is you being stupid? Not once did I mention investors or players. What the fuck? You didn't say external stakeholders. You said stakeholders. If you don't, like what? Didn't the first one? Yeah, first one was stakeholders. So then you said external. Like, you just want to change the narrative, and that's fine. But again, you wasted 17 minutes of your life listening to me talk. You wasted your time arguing with me. I'm glad I wasted your time, and I'm glad you spent time on something that you have no vested interest in. Thank you. Oh, fuck. So you can take your pre-prepared talking points and shadowbox on bad faith to some... What the fuck is pre-prepared? You make it sound like I'm a fucking spokesperson, you fucking dipshit. Okay, that was my funnest one. That was my favorite one. I have a couple more from the 9 months ago, but I'll just look at those in another video. Maybe there's nothing in them. And yeah, this is episode 2. This one was fun. I didn't read through the whole Big Shirley one. That one was fun. I love it when people say something and then say, I never said that. And this is actually what I meant when you have unlimited characters to explain yourself in the first one. And if you said it, you would say it in the second one and specify, and then you still don't do it until the third one. So hold my dick. And they probably haven't watched the video since. That's probably the only video they watched, or any of the videos, because they wanted to hate on MetaZoo. And I don't give a fuck. Good luck. Suck a dick. And yeah, let's see if we do one more of these. If not, oh well. This would be episode 2 and the last one. I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I'll catch y'all later. Peace. Fuck, I went to tap on that one and not the record button.